looking at like things like I think TikTok has this thing now where it's like, oh, I'm a Jamaican and
I see that.
I'm in a mixed heritage couple. Like I think there's just certain nuances that it's just globally known.
Yeah. I see there's a couple ones in the Jamaican one
Of course,
that I wanted to ask you about.
Go on.
So
I thought you of the
Behave yourself.
Oh,
Hey.
I had a bit of an identity crisis. It happens. They always say, I think they predict once in your lifetime you have at least one mental breakdown. I think that could have been a quarter of it.
Your head was too tight when it was happening.
Yeah, I got the other 3/4 to come in it. But that's funny though. Mental breakdowns. Anyone ever had a mental breakdown before? I have.
No.
But
I feel like I had
later.
one yesterday,
Yeah.
you know? I think I'll save it for the pod to talk
Yeah.
about. Actually, I swear to God.
I want the Gabriel to finish the question you were going to ask me before we go into mental breakdown.
But yeah, no,
go
before
on.
we
I'm
yeah,
gonna come
but
back to that on
it's
the
a good
episode.
it's a good thing because I've had one that was crazy. Well, not crazy anyway. All right, cool. So they said I'm Jamaican. Of course, I have soup on is it Saturdays? Yeah. Right. So what is it about soup on Saturdays? And because I know you lot are big on Sunday meals as well, right? So. Because we're not
Jamaicans will have dinner as breakfast. Like, you know, if you had like leftovers.
Oh, we do that.
Yeah,
we do that.
So,
Yeah.
So I think, and Mark and Kaden speak for this, but you two are probably more Jamaican than I am. Because it's a fact, I'm half. But yeah. And you're first generation, so it counts.
More Jamaican or more Yardie? You're more Yardie.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely more Jamaican.
Actually,
Definitely.
I don't think any of us are
with the
Yardie, but
soup
yeah, go
thing,
on.
Yeah.
I think it's more so like, it's light, but it's filling.
Yeah.
So it's like, obviously, when you got your yam, you got your...
and they'd prepare that from early.
Yeah, from early. So you got yam in there, you got your pumpkin in there. You got because why people class it stew? Because it's made like stew. It's not soup. It's stew.
Stew.
Yeah,
It's
but
got everything in there.
obviously you got the dumpling, the flat dumpling, called roll dumpling, potatoes, and it's like food, like fish soup, whether it's chicken stock soup. It doesn't make a difference. Yeah, not even. Yeah, the noise is crazy. I'm ignoring it.
Yeah,
I'm looking at you.
That's not dumpling. I don't know what. I know what dumpling that is, my bro. But I've never.
Just thinking of it.
Dumpling's never done it to me, man.
If it did, bro, that's a different
I promise, I never had dumpling like that. But yeah,
but no, like I think it's just. You know,
but it's a soup you enjoy. Like it's not like a.
If I could have, I'll be honest, yeah. If
I can live off that.
Yeah.
If I had,
cool.
It's like the big metal pot. Yeah. If I could have every Saturday now, because when I was in year 7, and I used to kick ball in like Burgess Park.
Yeah.
So I'd have training in Burgess Park on Saturday, and then obviously come home, and then have to scrub skirting boards because that's the type of childhood I had. Right. Proper Caribbean childhood. My mum had soup ready, so I'd always come. Like I'd have breakfast in the morning, go to Burgess, come back, bow, done, whatever.
Burgess,
Burgess Park, you know Burgess Park, right? Yeah. So then now I don't get that as often, because I'm around more Grenadians and Bajans.
Okay.
So it's not the same nuance of what I had, but it is what, do you know what I mean? It is what it is, but no, I think it's just like Jamaicans just love soup on a Saturday.
Okay.
Soup on Saturday, yeah.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. And then Sundays, the heavy. Yeah, that's the.
Sunday, there's still soup left over.
Sunday is the itis time.
Is that something that you lot would, as Jamaicans? Is that something that half? But I mean, you're Jamaican.
I'm more Kittian Jamaican.
More Kittian. Okay.
I'm more Jamaican than that one over there.
I mean, you're more Jamaican. I know a couple of weeks ago I was more Jamaican than everyone else.
So
right now, probably not. But are these traditions, that you would keep when you've got a family? So when you've got your kids, you've got your family. Is this something that you can see yourself keeping? Like,
I think I'd have to re-up on some of the traditions, because I always say this. Even with parenting, when you look at the way your grandparents parented your mums or your parents, and then how your parents parented you, you take the basic gist of what they did and you alter it because the generation is different. I think for me it would be like the whole like the scrub and skirting board is going to continue, because I think that's just culture. Not even culture. It just teaches you so much. Paying rent in the house. Whether I'm not going to use the money.
Still scrub your skirting boards now.
Yeah. Right.
That's
With sugar soaks.
yes.
Soaking salts. I think things like that. Like cooking and just if taking money when they're of age, if they got jobs, taking money from them and just putting. And it's not so much them taking money to use. It's more taking the neck back. Yeah.
Yep.
Taking.
What, do you hand wash it?
They
Yeah,
have to.
oh, bro.
Before
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
before
you
you
had to.
wash it,
Yeah, we
they're
do that.
scrubbing
You
it
had
back.
to.
Okay.
My
And
mum
they're
that
learning.
because even if I say that like I always say this, I've said it before, but my other siblings are raised like British kids. So like little things where it's like on a Sunday when we have to iron shirts, my mum had iron shirts. Iron 5 shirts would take me 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And my mum be like, no, there's creases, go and take it back.
Yeah.
Right, and you're obviously doing it, and it's like I used to hate ironing. Now I don't mind. I just iron the same thing, and it's just done.
Yeah.
But I think, as you said, that those progressive steps have to remain because the longer you're away from the Caribbean, the less you kind of water wash your culture.
And also, this is another thing, you might not even, like, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying in general, people might not even realise it, but one of the key things to being disciplined is your culture. So a lot of people's cultures have led to them being disciplined. I know for a fact Yoruba culture has led to me being disciplined in certain areas, and I can see where it hasn't worked in certain areas as well. But yeah, no, definitely that I could see how ironing a shirt and you being told, listen, go back and do it again, it's got creases, that teaches you discipline. And even at times you'll be angry and you'll want to say something, but you know you can't say something, like, you just got to go do it. So yeah, it teaches you self-control.
I think a lot of that stuff, like,
It's like that
from,
meme when the girl goes. That's literally what it's like.
I think a lot of that stuff for me is more so like if I use it in like work or football or whatever, or even in the gym, like my gym partner always laughs because if I'm lifting something heavy and it gets to like, it's like a 15 rep, it's like 15 reps for the first one, 12 for the second one, but the weight's going up. He laughs because he'll hear me talk shit and be like, move, push the weight, you yeah. I start laughing, but he's laughing because he's thinking he's just talking bad to himself. But it's more so it's like, stop moaning, just do it.
Just do it.
Like, I do it in football. If I go to tackle someone, I get there. I was like, you're not going nowhere. Like, it's just in my head. It's just in my head. Mark's even doing very lost. It's just in my head, just kind of be like, you need that boost to kind of believe in yourself to be able to do it. It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, 100%.
I hear it.
But let's launch this let's launch this podcast right. This is episode 183 of the DSP podcast with myself, Reese, who's in the studio to my right.
Drinks.
Welcome back, broski.
Why
Cheers.
are you smirking that?
To my left, the Pink Princess.
Yay! On Wednesdays we wear pink.
Unfortunately, Oak couldn't be here. And behind the camera is
Gabriel.
Drinks. How you doing? I like how you went from Mr. 2 Drinks to 2 drinks to just drinks.
It's just drinks.
Don't ever drop it to just the
Now
other
he
part.
says it in his drinks.
I kind of miss. I was gonna say something, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something. If you know what I was gonna say,
I think I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, it's very
I can
crazy.
Just imagine. I can
D-U-B.
Yeah.
just say it. Come on, for the optics.
No one can see it.
No.
Yeah, just say for the Go on.
That if I say what I was about to say, it would have
What,
been
that you missed the D?
I don't even think that's the worst thing you would have said.
The biggest why, the biggest why ever.
I don't think so.
Because you know
Gab's
what?
out here
'Cause you know
missing
what's
the big
mad?
D.
He called himself Big D. So if I said what I was gonna say,
Easy.
I don't even think
I'll
that's
be
the worst. thing you
yo.
would've
That's the
said.
worst. No, that's the
Nah,
worst.
it's
Why?
not.
That you
That's
said
the worst.
nah.
No, that
said-
must be.
You said
Nah,
way
that-
worse. I think like
Nah,
in the
have
last
I?
couple weeks.
No, I've said a couple bad ones.
You've done, yeah.
I've said a couple
No,
bad
you said a
ones.
couple mad things.
Yeah, no, I've said a couple.
That could have
The
gone
whys you
wild
said
either
are
way.
ridiculous. But
Yeah.
yeah, sorry. Mark, how you doing?
Living life without a boiler. That's how I've been living.
Yeah, the other day when I saw you was dressed like E.T. running
Yeah.
from the ops, bruv.
I felt so.
It's been cold, no hot water. Yeah, it's been fun.
And they told you when they're coming back out.
They rang me today. Hopefully Monday they're coming to replace it. Hopefully.
You're,
What's
ho-
that to happen?
you're hoping that from today till Monday, at least the weather kind of balances out.
You know what? The coldness is not affecting me. It's just the hot water. Just boiling hot water. Just trying
Yeah,
to.
you said the other day.
It's tedious
Said the other day you went to
and
bathe in the gym and you was like, yeah, absolutely not. Worse than that.
Nah, literally, I had my towel, and my sliders on. Walked in the shower. All I smelled was piss. And I was just like,
You take a,
What? Sorry, I
it takes a
can't-
different type of villain to piss in a public shower, though.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
nasty,
Different type of
nasty.
villain,
And I
bro.
could see
I
like
just
The
it was
yellow.
so yeah. I could see the yellow. I was just like, nah, this
steam
is.
and that. Oh no,
Ugh.
yeah.
So you're
yeah.
absorbing piss into your pores? Fuck off. No, man. I'm sorry.
You see, no, this is the thing, right?
That is what it is, though.
I
The
see
steam,
videos,
the
yeah. I see videos. It was like an American woman, right? And her son was in the shower, yeah, in the bath, and he was like in the bath, and then on the toilet seat,
Oh.
he had a plate with chicken wings and a beverage on the side on the toilet seat, and she's posted it like, "Oh, look at my son." But my mum would have slapped me out the bath.
That's never happening.
Oh, look
Like,
at
She
my
would have
son, how old was
slapped me
he?
out of the bath.
that's never.
Old enough to put chicken wings and on the you're old enough to get slapped.
I think it's listen,
Badly.
I think that's wild, but I think it's wild. Like, you see, when we finish football, if it's a muddy game or it's not, bear man don't bathe. The bear man just put there's like, I'm gonna go home and bathe. I was like, bro, like I just want to wash because even if I'm chilling afterwards, I don't want to just be. When I was younger, I think it was when I first played for a men's team, I felt more way about showering afterwards because culturally I was one of the only black boys there, and a lot of the comments there were just weird. So I weren't trying to
You weren't
bathe
trying
with
to-
them.
yeah.
It weren't till I was like 21, 22. I mean, I played for the team when I was 16. That I just went home and showered.
Yeah.
Right. Now
I've always done that.
I think with football, like I've got my towel, boom, I just go and shower in the corner.
I just hate the showers in the
we
football
shower
training
goals
room.
though. Like where
You
the
see what
goals-
Jimmy Bullard, what my man said Jimmy Bullard did to him.
Oh, but man,
See that? You see me? I'll kill some. God forgive me, but see, that's when I commit murder because I don't know what kind of banter that
It's the
is.
wildest story of my life.
I don't know what kind of banter. So he said he's in the shower, and Jimmy Bullard, a popular football player, I thought he was very good as well when he played for Wigan. He was like the cheap,
No, he was
like a
Wigan,
cheap Steven
Harlem.
Gerrard. He was like the guy.
Wigan,
He was
Harlem.
he
Yeah,
was
he
techie.
was a good player, very good player. So if he played for a bigger team, he would have played for England. He would have had better opportunities. But he's gone up to my man
Anticipation's killing me.
and he's grabbed his joint and he's gone, "Oh, that's heavy, isn't it?" I
the
said,
shower.
"I'll kill someone because I
In the
promise
shower.
you,
I'll kill someone.
I promise you, the acts I would commit, I don't even. There's certain things.
But
Yo, things you can't
Gabs, one
do.
thing.
I thought you were gonna say.
So
something
are
like
you
a
punching
weed
him with
slap.
your with
Chill out.
He's
Chill out.
No,
his hand on your
listen.
thing.
At that stage, I've blacked out. I don't even care what's going on. Like because I'm
Hey, yo.
telling you,
Hey,
when
yo.
I see,
Hey.
My bonus.
Hey yo.
now it's like for example, there's certain things, yeah, that all right, cool. I come across this video on Twitter, and was it Twitter or was it someone sent it? It would have been one of my group chats on Twitter, yeah. So it's shooting a thingy film. Obviously, I don't know if you can say it will be banned, but filming an adult film.
You
right?
can say it.
Oh, you can say that. Okay, cool. They're filming a porno, yeah. I don't even say the word porno. I don't say porn. Yeah, anyway. Filming it, and the camera guy is there whilst the guy's about to let off his joint, yeah. And he's let off his joint, and it goes on the camera guy's face.
Greatest video
I'm
I've seen in my life.
killing-
It's dying. I'm dying.
I'm killing everyone.
I've never seen it before.
I'm killing him. Yeah.
It's so funny.
I'm killing him, and then I'm killing myself afterwards. I'm done. I'm out of the earth.
How close do you need to be?
I think it was over my shoulder.
Remember we were talking about this the other day. They
No, I
literally-
don't even. Yeah, I don't even know. No, I think it was.
He's by the woman's face.
Yeah, it's by the woman. Yeah, he's by the.
I've seen a picture behind the scenes. Literally, the sex scene's happening there. My guy's got a plate of food, just like
See, I
Because
couldn't
it's
do
stop
that.
start. Even like if
Yeah,
you're working
yeah,
at stop
it
start,
is.
like
Yeah.
people think it's like a half an hour straight thing.
Nah, it's not.
It stops.
It's not.
You re-lubricate
Yeah.
again, bow. You like
get the
And then
clapping.
even stuff like, there's certain tricks they would do. Like for example, as soon as the girls,
Why are you doing the hand gestures for?
I was about to do something crazy with my hand, you know, because
Oh.
anyway,
I was
put
gonna
my
let
hands
finish,
down.
but go on. You
But
wanted
they
to-
would get
Man
a
wants to
big,
finish
they'll
himself,
get a
innit?
big like handful of lube and just put it in.
KY jelly, yeah.
Yeah, just put it inside, right? Slap it inside. So during the shoot, obviously when it looks, do you get what I'm saying?
Then they take the pictures afterwards.
So
I
it
think
looks
they-
like she's creaming or it's wetter than what it is. I don't know if I can say that.
They did this. They did this.
What have you done if you can say? Of course you can say that.
Hold on, I've been getting beeped recently.
That's what they
Do you know what it is? Right now I've been getting beeped. So one more card and I'm
No,
on
no,
this-
no,
It's
no,
I'm
like
on
sometimes you're just
suspension.
looking for it.
I don't know. I don't know.
I bleeped myself last week, yeah. But your bleeps, those aren't bad. You know when you've said something mad.
That's what I think.
That's
Yeah,
not mad.
I kind of
You're
I
talking
know
about
when I
the
said it
industry which
after.
currently
Yeah.
exists.
So yeah, no, they do that. So it
Where did love
looks.
come from?
I don't know.
They do that so it looks like, alright, cool, the girl's creaming or it's wetter than usual, blah, 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 blah. So there's certain little tricks that they do, like, that will make it seem as if, okay, cool.
They
they're
did
having
the
fun.
stills, the photo stills before.
Before that, yeah.
Yeah.
So the stills are taken before, and they even do stuff with, like, fake joint juice, where, anyway, never
Go on,
mind.
go on.
I don't know how I know all of this, but You know.
You don't know how you know all this, yeah?
I don't know.
I
honestly,
know how you
don't
know.
So like, Kate, how's
See,
your
I never got to that. And then never mind.
Yeah, I know how you know
Yeah,
this.
So Kate, how's
never
your week
mind.
been?
Boy, my week has been weekend. It's only Wednesday. So it's been a good week, but it's just been very intense.
I just thought you have a hand tattoo. I never realised that.
A what? Yeah, it's been a good week. It's just been very intense.
Bro's getting
Work has
killed.
been.
Sorry, bro's in danger outside. Did you hear that?
Because he can probably.
Nah, he's battling something.
I'm so engaged in what Katie is saying, but I want to for you. So continue.
I can't even compare
The week's
myself
been
on that
weekend.
one. Long story short, things about job role have been going onwards and upwards, but it just means there's this adapting things. There's been a lot more
This
stress.
voice is awful. Yeah.
That could have been crazy if a man
This
said
is
that.
crazy.
I'm just thinking, if a man said
That use of words is
if a man said that.
Yeah, it's been really mad. It's been really busy. It's been demanding. There's been like a new girl that started in our team.
It's all connected, boy. It's all connected.
Onwards and upwards. It's
New
been
girl on
hard.
the team.
It's been hard. It's been demanding.
Wow.
That's what you said.
I know. I just clocked. But yeah, there's been this new girl on our team, and she's just too fucking intense. She's.
Oh, she's intense, yeah?
I haven't got the time of day to actually go into detail on how frustrating it is
I
to
beg your
try
pardon?
and teach her certain simple
Oh, you got a teacher as well?
basics.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, basics of the ins and the outs, you know, all of that. Like,
Are you done?
But no, it's just been intense. And it's just been
When
mad,
you say
it's been
when you
crazy.
say that, 'cause I've got a question. When you say intent, so for example, me when I get to work sometimes, and I'm in the office, and there's someone who's blah 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 blah, and they're always talking, or even when I'm working from home, and your colleague always wants to invite you to a Teams call so that you can get a catch up. It's too much for me. I just want to
No,
chill.
it's a bit intense.
So
like,
is she intense in that way that she's on your neck, like
Yes.
feels like she's touching you?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah, I don't
literally.
know. Yeah,
And the thing is,
you
with
experienced that?
me,
Experienced that before?
I'm very nice. I'm really nice to people. I'm bubbly. This girl, it's very much like
Yeah.
she might as well be sitting on my fucking lap. How in,
Yeah,
how
I
in
don't-
my
yeah,
face
yeah,
she
yeah,
is,
yeah, yeah.
and I'm like, I have to say no
You
personal
get that, yeah,
space.
Gabs?
I've had that before.
Like she's sitting on your lap.
Yeah, yeah.
Like she's
I've had
sitting
that.
on it, on it.
No, I've had
Nah,
it where
it's
I
mad.
physically,
You've
know,
had it.
people can bother you so much where it
Physically?
physically feels as if they're holding you. Like,
No,
has that ever happened to you?
Holding you
before?
tight.
Like, no, when you're getting.
She will be sitting closer to me for no reason because we're on like our
All
desk
I'm
chairs.
saying is,
she'll
yeah.
wheel her desk chair as close as possible. You know,
People
the wheels are all
partners.
clashing. She gets closer
Do you know
to
what people
me
partners are?
than Reese and Marco.
Do you
at
know
the
what people
moment.
partners are?
What?
People partners. Do you know what that is?
No.
HR.
Oh.
That's what they're called now. People partners.
But she's so
Chill out.
new and she's meant to do training and she's like over eager. I get it, but she's
She young.
just, huh?
She's young.
She's 22, but
Okay, makes sense. She's
she
puppy.
comes out with the wildest statements as well.
She's young,
like,
bro.
oh,
She's in an adult environment. It's gonna happen.
oh, this is a really nice team. A lot of the girls are prettier here, but I'm prettier. Yeah, I don't really like black guys.
she's a
but
Gen Z
I
baby,
like
leave
white
her.
guys, and she just says all these.
Is she
stupid
black?
Things. Yeah, she says all these dumb.
Oh,
shit.
she said she doesn't like black
Oh, I
guys.
don't like black
She's
guys.
trying to be down with you, that basically.
Oh, she's trying to
No,
be
I
down
get it,
with
but
it.
stop
Yeah,
it because we're not even doing that. We're trying to
Trying to
teach
be
you
brandy,
things
leave
that's
her.
important. We're a very, this is gonna sound mad, but however you want to put it, we're a high performing team, and she needs to be part of that. And it's just a bit.
Do you know
too
what you need
much,
to show her?
especially when my job
The
is
ropes?
my job role's wow. She don't, and the thing, she don't listen. She don't take it in. And
Do you know what you need to do? Do you know what you need to do?
What's it sound like you're describing yourself in a way?
I've realised, yeah, the best way to
I'm
get
a different person.
the best way to deal with people like that, like people that
Is to take them in.
No, I've already saw
What?
that my way of
No.
dealing with it. I'm very.
You got to show. You got to show her.
No, I can't.
You got to show her. You can. You break. You got to show her that you don't play by the book. You break rules.
No,
Because that's what.
listen.
So, for example, you see when a new starter joins a company, right? I always do this, right? I don't know if you guys do this, but when I join a company and they're like, "Okay, cool, you're going to shadow this person. This person's going to teach you a
I
couple."
always
things,
hate the
blah,
word
blah."
shadow.
I hate shadowing.
And listen to this, right? I wait for them. I wait for them to do something unprofessional. So I'm like, oh, I know the sort of person you are. Okay, cool. I can come out of my shell with it.
Professional.
Yeah, that's different.
But when there's someone that's by the book, I'm like,
This
cool.
girl
I'm
isn't
super
by the
quiet in
book.
the
She's
environment.
just by your side.
Same.
I'm still
Observant.
quite environments because I don't
There.
know what you're on. Like
That's what
and
I'm saying.
And I
But
also
when you
understand
show
that-
me what you're on,
but I
then
also
I'm
understand
like,
that in
yeah.
those
Is it?
environments, yeah, like
Trying to be
in-
on my lap.
In some offices, chill out.
She
in some
is.
offices, some black people don't like seeing other black people there because they like being the only black person.
The only
there.
black person.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. And then sometimes you don't want to be the black person who's problematic within the space. So naturally, you just want to sit in the corner quietly with your headphones in and speak when spoken to.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm like that, you know.
Our team's
We
full
can
of
tell.
big personalities, but it's not about having a personality. Sometimes there's time to, be casual, have conversation, socialise. We all have that point because we're a big team. But sometimes you just need to shut up and listen. And if you're not going to shut up and listen, I'm not going to stop it. And if you're not going to shut up and listen...
Boy, the kettle is boiling right now, boy.
Oh, just shut up, man. And I'm
Keep you warm
the one
in the
that's
house,
meant
innit?
to be
Yeah.
teaching you.
Yeah.
And you're meant to be learning from me,
That's
you're
a
meant to be
black kettle.
shadowing me, but I'm on a call and you're listening to the call,
Michael
but you're
Black's the black.
chatting.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
It makes
So
it- yeah,
for me,
yeah.
I've just basically said, I'm really busy right now, not now. Send me a Slack message. I'll try and get back to you. It's just certain things I've become dismissive now
Become
because
dismissive. Yeah. It's not a
more
fault.
work is piling
It's
up
not a
for
fault
me,
though, you know.
and then I'm finishing.
She's new, man.
Yeah, you know it's not a fault though.
22, bro.
She's 22. She's
a
new.
big
She
woman.
doesn't want to
It's
get
not even
sacked.
about not
No,
lying about
but
the
she's
job.
You know,
22
no,
in
but you
an
know,
adult
Katie, you know what it is.
environment.
But
This
Katie,
is
you know
what
what it
I'm
is. You know, in
saying.
this
It's
day
not
and
even
age,
about
yeah.
that, though.
You know, in this day and
And
age,
she's
yeah.
a Gen Z. It's completely
Not even
different.
that. In this day and
jarring.
age, securing a job
hard.
is hard, right? So she's got this job and she wants to keep it. I
She wants to
guarantee
fit
you,
in.
she's got bills. She wants to keep it. So she's trying to do everything to fit in, and she probably views you
As
as
the
the
older
person
yeah.
because you're the older black woman that she's working with.
And you're
So
working in a
she's
team
trying to
that's
be under
high
your wing.
performing.
It's annoying, but that's what
She
she's on.
probably does. We've
Yeah,
all
yeah.
said this anyway because there's a couple of us we've had to give feedback, but we've not give harsh feedback to the managers, but amongst ourselves.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
we've all said the same thing. What you're saying now, that's absolutely fine. But you can't come in the environment and start being picking up people's phone, taking selfie on people's phone, and doing stupidness when we didn't.
Too comfortable, basically.
Yeah,
We're
you got to pull her aside and say, look,
I've done it already. And then she was really quiet today, and I was like, look, we can get on. I was like, but there's a time and a place. Just know that. And you're going to have to learn that very quickly with certain people in this office because there's other personalities that won't
Clash
be
well with
as
yours.
easy. Do you know what I mean? And she was like, oh, she went, yeah, because I really did kind of think that you was a bit mean at the beginning, but now I find you
Katie.
really sweet.
Regina?
And I'm literally, they call me and the two other girls at work. We're the mean girls, but we're not horrible. We just a trio, innit? But I'm like, she's
Are
like,
the
no,
other-
now
are the
I
other
see
two
you're
girls
really...
black?
Mix and white. But then she was like,
Sugar babes.
so dumb. So fucking dumb.
what's the tune? Overload.
So fucking dumb. But yeah, then she was like, oh, I see that you're really sweet. I'm like, it's just because I wear two hats.
Yeah.
One, I have to be really professional, especially with what I do in my role now.
Yeah.
And the other, I can be really casual.
Can you
But
say
when
prof-
I'm being that
Do me a favour.
professional...
Can you say professional like a Jamaican person, please?
I don't want to.
Professional.
I don't want to. And when I'm being really professional, I have to carry myself in a certain way because there's people like her that are watching and they're learning off of me, and she might even be learning off me presenting something in our meetings,
Yeah.
and I'm not aware.
Yeah.
And then it's intense, and obviously on top of that, I have international meetings that I have to have with
Big
certain
business.
partners and things like that, and then I have to wear my business hat. You know what I mean? Stand. I can't even say standing up. But it's things like that. But yeah, this girl just jars me. I haven't got time for it. So if I've come out of a 2-hour international meeting and then you want to start keying when I've got emails and shit to get back to, not doing it. But apart from that, I'm so sorry. That's the first.
She's gonna see this.
It's been a long time since I've done a
She's gonna see
long-winded.
this. She's gonna see this and draw you out.
I will. Don't worry, I'll catch them because I'm chatting. But it's a long time since I've had a long-winded conversation about how I'm doing. That's how I'm doing. That's how work's going.
Woo!
That's getting great.
4 hours later.
We get paid. We get money. We enjoy life because this fucking life is too expensive.
Wrap it up, B.
Yep.
But why you wrap it up?
You know what this reminds me of? You know what that reminds me of? You remember the DJ Academics complex the Migo thing where
did?
Joe Budden was like, oh, we have to wrap it up, we have to go.
And they stood up.
Yeah, then they stood up. It was like, we have to wrap it up.
He's taking the piss. Gabriel's really interested. Gabriel, off cam, we can talk a little bit more.
Yeah, no, I'm interested because
No, you can tell by Gabs' eyes. He was like, yeah.
No,
I'll go through that at work. I had like a girl once that was new to the whole black girl.
So she was trying to sit on your lap.
young. She was, what I said is mad. She was young. God, at the time I was young.
And then it's like the touching.
So at the time I'm like
Wait,
20.
she's touching you?
She would sit there and she would stroke your hand. I'm
Yeah,
like,
things like that. Yeah,
it's dumb. And then this, like, I'm like, oh my god.
Wait,
Like,
she was
stop.
touching you as well?
no, like I remember. This
She
annoyed me.
touching you.
This annoyed me. Listen.
If I get a doll, like, tell me where.
No, that didn't happen to me. But
Okay.
So I am okay. So cool. When I used to work in Curry's, there was a Boots next door. So they always used to have a sell on Capella juice, right? So I used to go there, get myself a nice cold orange juice Capella,
And she reached for it at the same time you reached for
900
it.
milliliters. Yeah.
What's
So
that mean? What
anyway,
is this?
I get to work. I put it on the table. And
Oh.
what does she do? Comes up, gives me a hug. Oh, can I have some? Okay, of course, you can get yourself a cup.
That's your own fault.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
would've
about,
said
yeah, you
no.
can
I
actually
would've
do it.
said, no, I don't share drink.
Wait.
What?
I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Did she lips your bottle or did she skirt?
Lips, right? And you know the insult. You know what it is for me? Like, I'm as crazy as this sounds, yeah.
I'm sorry, I've got to be real
As crazy
tight
as this
with
sounds,
you if we're
no
trying to
one,
share- Nah,
no one can put their lips on my food, forks, bottles. Only my mother. That's the only person I've ever felt comfortable sharing
And
food
if
with
that's
or
the
sharing a
case,
drink
okay.
with.
Even
You
if
can
you
have
haven't
it now.
dated.
Not really, nah. Not really, nah. Not if I've, nah. No.
Hey, yo, man, you can't.
I think
Because
it depends-
do you know what it is?
depends
Because I
on
look
the
at how
person
people
as
drink.
well.
I look at how I was about to show you a demonstration, right?
Why are you gonna
Yeah,
show
and people put their whole
lip
mouth
on
round
my-
it,
People do
and then
that.
they
I don't get
sucking
it.
and blowing it back in. Pause. You're not about to ruin my drink. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Obviously, there's people I've shared drinks with. Obviously, I've done it before. There's people I've shared drinks with.
What do you mean by
but
that?
I don't like sharing drinks with people. I only ever feel comfortable
I
sharing
think I'm
drinks with my
fussy
mother.
who.
That
I
is
think
it.
depends. Like, especially a colleague, I won't be doing that. No,
Not even my brothers and sisters and like you can't. I don't like. Yeah,
I can't
nah.
share drinks for my sister because she hogs the bottle and I don't like it. But it's just, and her kids do it and it really upsets me. But
It happened to me recently when I think bought a bottle of
why can I see your old
Desperado.
lips sprawl out
And
across the...
she had some Doritos.
Half.
Yeah, and then but then
Cheesy Doritos.
but then I'm not because she's done it before where she's opened it with her tooth. Like, and
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm okay. Open it with your tooth. Okay, cool. That's fine. She does that. But it's fine. You're not going in the bottle, so it's cool. But she's opened it with her tooth, and then I take it. And I'm like,
It's not Doritos, isn't it? Chili heat wave.
hold on a minute. Hang on.
Flaming hot.
Hang on a minute.
So hang on.
cheese.
But I was like, no, this, and so I drank it, and then I'm even tasting Doritos. Like, I'm smelling and tasting Doritos, and I just put it on the side, and I just couldn't say anything. And then later on in the session, I was like, you know what?
You might as
Forgive
well
me.
have
I know you bought this, but I can't even drink
yeah,
it
yeah.
because like, it's not even your fault. But it's just the smell has ruined my
You
taste.
don't like Doritos?
It could be
It's
anything.
sensory overload.
Yeah, it could have been
Yeah, it
anything.
could've
So
been-
even when I poured it into a cup, because the PTSD I'm having from that, even when I poured it into a cup now,
Just get enough
it's still not.
Maybe it was
Still
on
not.
maybe it was on your top lip.
No, but there's been instances where I've tasted
Smell your lip
something.
after.
I remember I went to Holland and Barrett once and I bought spirulina and I put it in some water, shaked it up, took a drink, took a taste of it, and the taste and the smell, was with me for 3 days.
What?
Everything I was eating smelled like spirulina. I felt sick.
Do you know any time I have that feeling?
Oh,
If I go to like, and I only have this with Sprats. So if you go to like a Caribbean restaurant, you need a little tiny fish, you get Sprats and then fried. Because
Sprats.
Sprats are like small fish, like fried
Yeah.
small fish, yeah.
Okay.
Right, you look at it's a little bit bigger than mackerels.
Yeah.
What do you eat it with though? Because I've never seen it.
You can have it with callaloo, you can have it like self.
Yeah,
Have it in
hard
crackers.
bread,
bread,
whatever.
you can have it with bun.
Anything.
Yeah.
It's that little fish,
Okay.
yeah. The problem with Sprats is, even once you finish eating them, brush your teeth, whatever, the smell lingers in the back of your throat. So for time. I
Yeah.
can have chewing gum, which lingers.
Yeah.
So then even then, it's one of the meals where like, if I was eating it, I'll be going to sleep after I'm eating it because I want to brush my teeth because I know I'm not engaging with anybody else that day.
Yeah.
Once you've had it, it's just a potent smell.
Yeah.
Because it's so intense, you're not actually really meant to have like mint or brush your teeth or anything straight after. It's like garlic, like you have to leave
Is
it for a bit.
is
let
it
it
like a
linger.
fatty fish, like oily?
No, it's
No.
not even
It's
oily.
just like
It's not even oily.
Because you
It's a little. It's a
powder
little.
it.
Yeah, it's a little fish.
Is it dry? Is it like a dry fish? Like
Crunchy,
it's like
yeah.
crunchy.
Yeah, it's crunchy.
It's like
Ah,
it's
okay.
like
Yeah.
you can call it mini fried fish.
I get.
Like,
I
it's
guarantee
lit.
you, we have it, and for us, it's like probably we definitely have that as well.
What is it with you? The sound effects.
For the optics.
Okay.
How's this like what?
Mark, do you want to
Is that what the fish does? That
I don't know, Mark.
Before we continue, Reese, how are you? That's how I am, by the way. But Reese, how are you? We went into a whole different couple of conversations, but yeah, go on.
See, next week when you ask me about like what picture to use, yeah, Justin Timberlake movie In Time. That's what you need to find. I'm cool. Been a good week.
Bastard.
A lot of positive news, like positive feedback for some things I've done recently. So yeah, man, can't complain. But enough about me. See, that's Katie. That's how you do it.
No, that's how you do it.
We got a topic about unfair dismissal that I want to talk about.
Yeah, basically a bank worker wins a payout of 400,000. Yeah, 400,000 after being sacked for using the N-word in a training session. Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm confused. See, this is where
There's two things in that spun me, but
So a bank manager claims he was unfairly sacked for seeking advice on what to do if he heard a black person using the N-word at work.
Mind your business.
yeah, mind your flipping business.
Yeah.
'Cause you
it's
just
true.
went and got
It's
yourself
not,
sacked.
it's not
And
relevant to you.
and as a black person, you should know not to use certain language at work.
Yeah, but mind your business.
And if they do,
Mark, if I use the
it's
N
not-
word, yeah, and you, Gabriel and I were all working together, was in a corner. I was like, yeah, Mike, what do you mean that's some stupid N word? But say it quite like we're
Yeah.
in a corner.
I've said it in a work group chat before.
We know.
We know
You-
that was
you-
the funniest one I've
yeah,
heard.
you
Like,
told
I said it
us.
in a work group
Oh,
chat, yeah.
listen.
But I was okay with it. What could they say? What could they say? I did say.
They probably just did
I'm
say
joking, they
something.
could even say nothing.
They probably just say something in their own little group chat.
Yeah,
oh,
but
good baby,
do you know what it is? But you know, like I'm legit the only black person there. So if you sack me, yeah, man, it's long. That in itself looks racist. That you got to pay this one slot.
So imagine he used the N-word and got a payout.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough, he lost his
Did
job.
he use it in context or did he just say it? Or
He-
did
he-
someone just the
was
word?
he
Yeah.
inquiring about it? Oh, but when he was inquiring
it-
about it, he used the word.
Yeah.
Oh.
He shouldn't have been sacked for
You
that. To be
shouldn't.
fair.
Did he
Technically, you shouldn't, but you should mind your
I
business.
only have one question. Did he use the AR or the ER?
What's the? I don't even.
I said, what's the difference?
Oh, I said it.
Or the you,
You
hate.
can say it.
Oh, I can say.
Or
You're
the
black.
No,
No,
nigger.
or the you
nigger.
hate.
I'll block it out anyway. You know?
Oh no! Oh, see, that's why I said that because I thought
Yeah,
we'd get
don't block
blocked.
that out.
Alright, fine. Well,
YouTube ain't coming for us.
Nigga.
Don't harmonise it now. What the hell?
That's the you hate version.
how much money did he get paid off for it? Sorry.
400,000.
Huh? That's worth it still. That's the best
I mean,
nigger
look,
he said in his life.
I mean,
Right.
he's lost his job, but
You got a mortgage
understand
from it, though.
this.
You got a mortgage. You could
Understand
get
this.
a mortgage from it.
Rappers don't get paid 400 something grand to say nigger, and he did. That right
I
there
don't like you.
is different.
I don't like you.
Now think about it. 400 grand.
What's wrong with this?
That's
guy?
the best song he's ever made. That is crazy.
What song he didn't?
He didn't even make a song. It wasn't even recorded.
400.
400. No, deep it. I would. Nah.
You would what?
you would what?
I'll do that
400K.
400k. I'll do that
Okay.
400k.
But you black, you mentally.
No, the guy's black, can I?
No.
No.
Oh, he's white.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll be racist to every. Oh no, I need to be careful. I gotta say something, man. I won't do that. I won't do that. I will not.
The thing is, you're trying to edit yourself, which
No,
is
no, no.
mad.
I know what I was gonna
You
say is
should put
crazy.
that
What
wrong,
I was gonna
bro.
say was crazy.
You knew some boys are
So I
wrong.
had to pull my health back. Hold on.
Katie, how do you feel about this?
I think it's like I said just now. I think, to be honest, he should have just minded his business anyway. In terms of like, you didn't need to inquire about, you didn't need to ask. I felt like it's one of them things where you want to be that person. It's like, oh, but if we hear this, like, what should we say? You don't need to say anything
At all.
Like, and even if like you're in was it a training? You said
Yeah.
like. In a real life scenario, and you're going past someone in the office that's used the N word, naturally, why do you think that you need to do something anyway? Why do you think you need to either turn around and respond or tell someone? It's not your business, and they're not doing. It's not like someone's doing anything a gross misconduct.
And that's,
do you know what I mean? So it's.
And that goes back to there was a previous episode where you spoke about that, and I spoke about white people that overcompensate, like especially during the whole George Floyd thing. What can we do for black? Like, that's a perfect example.
Can I pause you right there?
Yeah.
Because you brought up something, that made me die earlier on. So, Keith Dubé, one of the guys from Free Shot Tequila, posted something saying, "If all men are trash, do you believe George Floyd is trash?"
That you see, them type of topics are certain things I was saying, and that's so dumb.
Our faces were the same.
But you know what? It's so crazy, right? Because when he passed away, they was all putting up online that he was a porn star. He was this.
I was just like, what's that got to do with it?
I think it was
crazy,
I don't know if
someone's life.
fake, but I think someone was like, it was a fake lookalike or something, or even if it was him. So.
Yeah, apparently they were saying it was him.
Yeah, so continue.
Yeah.
I'm not your
No,
friend.
what do you think?
What about the money?
Yeah.
I think it's stupid.
You taking the money?
I'm taking the money. I was trying to think of the most PC thing to say. I was like, nah, you know what? At the end of the day, if he's, as much as there's the part of me which said, right, you should just mind your business. Man lost his well-being by going to like HR and being like, okay, cool, I heard the fellows in the corner talking about the Nigers.
I can imagine he'd be like, so let me ask you a question because
I can
this
see
is our
it,
training
yeah.
session.
I think it depends on how it comes. If he was like, oh yeah, the blacks at work, because that in itself kind of is a
The
problematic
blacks.
statement.
I can imagine it
And then
being
he's
something
like,
that he's raising.
They were saying, all right, cool about, and they used the,
off topic.
wockless N-words and whatnot, and I
Yes.
didn't really.
They were
and
listening.
then-
They were
and then
listening to the
obviously-
hippity hop.
At the end of the day, like obviously from a company perspective, they probably panic and been like, okay, cool, that's hate speech, rah, they got rid. He's looking at it more so at, which is thing. I'm not a racist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a bit ignorant, but I've come to the people who are in charge about how I'm meant to react about people using what could be deemed as a racial slur, whatever. Take the 400k. By this time, hopefully, Mama's got another job, but that's 400k towards the property.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, you can
pay,
always get
you
another
could pay,
job.
you could pay off predominantly most of your mortgage in one go.
I just don't
So,
see the
yeah.
relevance of needing to ask that question, like in any training. Like, oh, so if I can just see he being one of them people that asks an irrelevant question that's literally slightly off topic that didn't need to
See,
be
those
brought up.
those
Just dumb.
sort of people are they're the worst. They're the worst.
Yeah,
Like,
what's the male version of a
it's
Karen?
like, I don't know if you, in uni, I don't know, you might have had it before where you're in a lecture and then it's time to go and the lecturer says, does anyone have any questions? And
Right.
there's always that dickhead that thinks
Like this
now is the
word.
best time to ask the question
I
when we
had-
want to leave.
I had a my uni was predominantly black anyway, but I had my sports journalism teacher. I didn't really specifically like him. So within sports journalism, it was like me and my brethren Dennis, one Ghanaian youth from East. He used to play for Millwall back in the day, innit? And even for him, for us, like, we didn't have a problem with the fact of, okay, in the journalism course, there's like a plethora of people anyway, but for sports journalism, it's just me and him. We didn't care. It was like, okay, we're here in uni. Like, it's not like we're young and fair. It's not like now where everyone's got to talk about fair representation and the rest of the stuff. We didn't care. The issue was, and I think it used to shock me, whereas because Dennis used to kick ball at like a high level, he was just like, bro, these older white people just don't know about tact. So he's like, yeah, that guy was dark, like really black, like. And I was like, bro, is he alright? Right, yeah. So I'm not appalled. He was like, brother, don't even trigger to it. When like certain things just don't sit right. And then maybe 3 or 4 years after I'd left, I think the uni were trying to, or tried to sack him because I think he pushed the student, was probably female or whatever, and some of the students said, oh, we should go and we should write a letter to say, I was like, I'm not writing squat, bro. Like, he's an old man with bread, like, and I personally think he's a closet case racist. I'm not getting involved in that.
Yeah.
If you lot want to write it, go ahead. Like, I'm not getting involved in that.
I'm not your friend.
Big facts. Good Samaritans?
Yep. So a person found a whole heap of money. They found 135,000 in cash.
And a duffel.
Am I gonna be pissed off?
Maybe. So obviously some people will keep the money. some people will hand it in thinking, I can get reward. And this person did that. He handed it in and said, yes, I'm going to do the right thing.
You're damn right.
He handed it in. They gave him $500 cash and a gift card to say thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. I know it sounds really bad and out of order. Like, if it's like a bank card or something, I'm always gonna return it and hand it in. I found one at work the other day, and I was like, this could be someone like near work, so this could be someone in the office. And
Bank card. I would always
purse, hand it in. See a tenner on the street, I'm picking it up. Why am I gonna be like, oh, this could have been someone's bag of money? It's a bag of money. I'm not gonna lie, I'm taking the money.
The only way, I would
unless there was like maybe someone's ID in there or something like that, I'd feel bad.
Or there's a tracking device in there or something. I always think like, wait a minute, like
yeah, but that's why you pick up the money.
Yeah, but I've seen enough films that could be drug money. That could be like.
Yeah, but if it's drug money, then if you find it and no one knows you found it and no one's seen you find it, and you put the money in your bag and leave the bag and go.
Yeah.
Have you not ever seen that Dave Chappelle movie?
I can't
where he's
see anything
where
going
he's
wrong.
always high. What's it called? It's got Rachel True in it.
I know which film you're talking about. I can't remember the title.
And he's doing this with the money. I'm doing that. Bro.
Basically, I'm not taking the bag, but I'll be like,
Gabriel, would you do that?
put it in my backpack.
Would you class yourself as a good Samaritan?
No.
Yeah.
What?
So, say
You
for
hand it
example,
in?
you found a duffel bag of,
I'll hand it in.
I assumed
And then-
Gabriel wouldn't.
and you'd keep your, and in response for 100 and something grand, you'd keep your £500 and your gift card.
Yeah.
I respect it.
No, I do respect it. I didn't expect that to come from Gabriel.
I think
But
Gabriel,
for me,
but Gabriel's more on
Yeah,
a
but
he's on a more good karma thing.
Yeah, but Gabs has got that drug money anyway, stashed away. So.
I am one of them people that think if this was me, I would like this to be handed in XYZ. But I mean, I'm never going to be that person that has a bag of cash.
Especially, it's weird because
So-
obviously, especially in the cost of living climate we live in now,
That's what I'm thinking
free
of.
bread is free bread.
I'm sorry, charity starts at home.
I remember once that happened in college. One girl dropped her card or wallet or whatever, and my friend was like, "Oh, can you go and hand this into the police station?" But I know my friend took the money out of the wallet, and I was like, you know what, I'm not getting involved in that. I just took it to the police station.
See, I wouldn't do
And
that.
then the police called me. I was like, "Oh, did you see money in there?" I was like, "No, I just picked it up and brought it to the police station." Like, I was like, "What's my own, bro? I was being a good Samaritan. What do I look like? Oh yeah, I teach your money, but
Let me hand it in.
Even if I found someone's
That's the
purse
worst thing.
and there was like
here's money.
like some like cash in there, like a decent amount of cash, I'm still gonna give it back.
Like
Because
I've been pickpocketed.
if that was
pickpocketed
me,
before,
I'd be
jarring.
upset. That's different.
That is hella
Because you
annoying.
know that actually belongs to someone. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. My moral compass wouldn't allow me. But the bag, yeah, it's mine. Well, the money is the bag staying.
I respect Gabriel's answer though. I expected Gabriel to say that.
I don't respect his answer because I think it's
I
lying.
expect after
No,
the
no,
amount
no,
of things
I'll
that
hand
Gabriel
it back.
says and does, I wouldn't
I'll
have
hand it back.
expected you to say
Like I
that.
said, like he's got his drug money. So
But you know what it is? I
minor
can't.
to me.
But you know I can't. When I
It'll be in your head.
Stealing for me is I've never stolen anything in my life.
wouldn't class
Even
that
if
as
it's a
stealing.
chocolate bar or anything, I can't
You
steal.
don't know where that bag of money is.
I can't steal, and I don't know. Yeah, and I'm
That bag of
very
money
like
might
I've been
have
raised in a
already
way where
been
I'm
stolen.
spiritual. I wouldn't do that.
I remember years ago, my little sister stole from a shop here. She's 18 now, she's 19 in a couple of weeks. And she stole from a shop, and we actually thought like she did do it. And we were backing her, like, she's not a thief, Find out she stole. You see me, yeah? The inner Michael Kyle in me, yeah, was violating her.
Oh my god.
I was like, "Bro, do you want it?" No, sorry, I don't give shit to thieves. I don't buy things for thieves. Yeah, I like, because you're a criminal. Stop thief. You're a criminal.
How old was she at the time?
She was like 8 or 9.
Stop
Yeah,
teasing.
you got.
You're teasing me. Me and Kieran was at her neck. We made her feel uncomfortable. I
You're a
said,
criminal.
"Thieves don't prosper, nasty." Like, we made her feel bad. Like, robbing from the good people, the Asians who just try to earn their living. You're their teeth and flipping sweeties.
Yeah.
Like you needed it.
But-
like it's food and teeth,
No,
no
but it's
bread.
true.
but-
It's true though.
I bet she didn't teeth again.
You're damn
I was
right.
gonna
There you
say,
go.
I was gonna say that teaches them from early. 100%. That's funny, man.
To kind of pirouette from this year, Gabe, we were talking about like breakdowns earlier on.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to expand into that? Because we had a topic about like therapy and everything, but I wanted to.
So alright, this is it's
Oh jeez.
alright. Cool.
This is mad because last week it was. Gabe was saying, right, if my friend was going through something, like he said he got essayed by someone, yeah, I wouldn't know how to react. I was just thinking, And Colin's like, yeah, he got essayed when he was in like Nigeria and he was younger, and then he started laughing nervously. He was laughing the same exact way, bro.
It's like funny, mate. It's true.
Nah, with alright, with the mental breakdown, it happened. It was before. It was in year. It's happened to me twice.
Year 9 kind of thing.
But no, it was year 5 maybe.
You know, break that in primary school.
Wow.
Yeah, primary
Sure,
school.
you used to run on a sugar shock. You know when kids are just like, like one of them ones.
And I had one in uni as well, but so this one I had in
The
primary.
uni one's real. The primary one's not real.
This one I had in primary
Someone said they
school.
weren't your friend, innit?
Huh?
Someone said they weren't
No,
your
someone
friend.
stole someone stole his toy or
Oh
something.
no.
Can't play with me no
In
more.
primary school, I
Someone told his
got.
comb.
So I have. So in primary school in general, I've always had
He
like.
never got back.
I've always had like sleep. You know, so funny. In primary,
Standing by the window like, I want that comb. Where is my comb?
just in primary school, I had a fade. It's okay that I had a fade. I had a fade of 3 lines on my head. Like
Oh, you had the 3 lines?
I had the Dida.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wait, did you have the wave brush?
Yeah.
Is that what they took?
Yeah, no.
I said, yeah.
No, imagine. It didn't happen in primary school though. This mental breakdown happened in
Stop it.
at home. So I've gone to iron my school shirt, my school jumper, school t-shirt, blah 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 blah, and then I'll come downstairs, and then sitting on the sofa in my living room, I might have fallen asleep, and I woke up, but I've woken up, and for me, I'm still in a dream state, but I didn't know. So I've woken up, and I'm crying like hysterically, like proper crying. And then my brothers asked me why I'm crying, and I said because I was in the final. And Ronaldinho let me take the penalty, and I missed. My brother was like, "What?" but instead of them to, but the crazy thing about this is, I'm aware all of this is happening, you know, and I'm like, Ronaldinho let me take the penalty, and I missed.
So you're trying to say you was playing for
my
Barcelona?
my brothers are dickheads, because if my brother said that, if my brother said that at year 5, I'll be worried. But they were laughing. So my brothers were like, yeah, show me how, Ronald, you took the penalty. I've gone outside to the front garden.
Oh, you demonstrated.
Laced the grass. the shot I took.
Wait, what?
And then I've taken a shot, and then they're all laughing. And then I come back into the house. I'm like, why are they laughing? So I'm crying even more, and I'm like, I missed the penalty. My life is finished. Blah 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 blah. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. Then my oldest brother got me a cup of water. As soon as I drank it, that was it.
You're delirious.
You sure? Yeah,
came
you're
back-
delirious.
You're delirious, bro.
Like you was
I
in a
came
dream
back-
state.
I came-
You was in a dream
I
state.
came back
Yeah.
into, you know, I think that's a mental breakdown.
You
though.
was. I think you was in.
Is-
I
was
would
it
say in
reality?
between, but it's not.
Was it reality? You knowing that you can't take pens?
I don't even know what it
That's
was.
funny. That's
I
funny.
don't even know what it was.
Mark, that's funny.
I don't even know where it was. I don't know what about that. But anyway, so that, and then in uni, when I moved to uni, my anxiety was really bad, really bad when I first moved away from London to Cambridge, because everything was weird.
Yeah, Castle's in the middle of the town.
Yeah, everything was strange. And as I said,
Still
like
got a game there.
I would go to the, like, I'm talking strange things, like, to me, that even to people
like
that they won't be as big.
It's strange things.
Strange things.
Like
to,
Vecna.
I don't know about it now.
Never mind.
Yeah, I know.
It's a great joke. It's fine.
But strange things to me, like
Yeah, you understand the joke. That's a great joke.
strange things, and this is where my comb actually comes into this. Actually, it's funny enough. They're like,
I'm happy you understand the joke, though, because I'm actually annoyed. It's like standing there somewhere.
He doesn't watch things.
No, wait, no. I got it, but I was just still
so
into the story.
my comb actually comes into this one.
You couldn't find a comb in Cambridge.
No, so
If
I
you
used
threw
to
the comb, did it
in
come back
London.
like a boomerang?
In London, I walk around.
Gabriel, if you threw the comb, did it?
You and the comb are like 4 in the camera, innit?
I used to walk around with my Afro comb everywhere in my.
You are worthy.
You know, I used to walk around with my Afro comb in my hand everywhere.
In your hand?
In my hand, yeah. But I don't like in college.
I'm sorry.
I just used to have my Afro comb in my hand. Like I just used to walk around
You have
with
the
it.
Afro comb with the fist on it.
Yeah, with the fist. Yeah, the black one. Yeah, black man business. Yes.
With the
Yes,
was
black man
it
business.
still
Yes.
teeth?
Yes, Dr. Umar. Yes, yes.
Them combs are
Pan-Africanism.
notorious in school. Every single one, and all you see is the boy.
I know
Black
you don't went
fist.
to.
The boys in
I know you
school
don't went to
just
jail
every
for slamming
minute
someone with
combing
Afro comb.
So this is
Why?
yeah.
The fact that you said it had the fist in it, that is the funniest fucking thing ever.
So I used to like even stuff like I'll go to the bank, or I'm walking in the town centre and people are looking at me weird because I've got this cut, but I didn't realise at the time because I've got this cut. So anyway, all
What's
be
in your hair or in your hand?
in my hand.
It's either in hair, the hand, or the back.
So it
But-
looked like
but
a
I used-
weapon?
yeah, so it looked like a but. You'll be seeing people
stay in the
moving
weapon.
out the way and or
Pain
even
is there.
so
This is trauma. We've got
no,
to be
it's not
serious.
no, it's not it's not trauma. It's not a trauma. It wasn't that.
There's something wrong with me.
But yeah, no.
Where do I find this funny?
Alright, did you lose the Afro comb?
No.
It's glued
So,
to
Have you
his
still got
hand,
it?
man.
I know. I would have lost it
What?
by now.
Did
yeah.
you have a funeral for it?
Mark,
It's glued to his hand.
Mark.
I would have lost it by now. Yeah, I was.
So if you done that, would it come back?
You know what? I don't even use the Afro comb now.
Go on, put your hand
I've
out.
got it in my hand. I've got it in my. What have I got?
Put your hand out.
I've got with me. I don't know if I can show it to the camera, but it's the detangler ones, the
Okay,
big
cool.
ones. Yeah.
The big
like
one, yeah?
Tangle teaser.
Yeah. Like the
Teasing it, teasing it. Like tangle teaser.
the big ones like black.
So not
Nah,
the-
that's
not
nah.
the-
You
not
got
the fist one.
nah. You got stop because you just made me walk into a wire.
Not the fist.
What
one.
the hell? Nah, no. What?
Not the
See,
fist-
look what's
not the
going on.
fist
Look
one.
what's going on.
I'm just saying.
Nah, we don't
The
do the
fist.
fisting thing out.
I can't even make a fist. Not the fist one, but the other one.
Nah.
The teaser.
Nah,
So it's the fist or the teaser.
Why did you put the
I don't
ING?
know. I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna answer it. 'Cause I might walk into a wire.
The fist in
But anyway, back to the story.
Okay, that camera done.
Oh my gosh.
Party done.
Oh
But yeah, go- but
Okay, keep talking, Kay.
Everybody out.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry. Oh god. Okay, so we've established it's not the fisting one.
It's the I'm not answering that because I don't want to walk into a wire.
No, but it's one same thing we
no,
said
because you keep saying
earlier.
fisting, not fist. I would answer that either.
Oh, the one with the fist on it. In it. On it.
And we're back.
Not just yet.
My gate, this girl's so rough, bro. Listen, so but Gabriel, let me get this. So, your
we
anxiety, you had anxiety anyway,
Yeah.
from the process of being in uni, being away from home, living in a new city / town, which was different to
Where
you normally was, especially going from Lucian to Cambridge, bro. That's it's like you're going to ye old times, bro. You go
Exactly.
From 20,
Yeah.
Going from 2014 to 1766. So
Yeah.
I can only imagine like you felt a bit okay, cool.
So every day I just woke up feeling as if I was gonna die. I don't know. It was weird. But
Mad.
But that's anxiety though. That's not a mental
I
breakdown.
would say it's
yeah, so that would be the
anxiety
only.
you can have it. No, your anxiety can lead to a mental breakdown.
So when you not say mental break, are you not talking about like you go completely nuts?
'cause, like it's like
I've seen
it
almost
happen.
like, you know, when you
I've seen in my phone. Sorry.
Yeah.
it's not the same thing, but it's on the same sort of you know, like if you're irritated a lot, and all of a sudden you just lose it. That's not a
snap.
mental breakdown, but it's on the scale of a build up, and then all of a sudden you snap. So you could have a build up of all this anxiety and stuff. Like I've had to get to a point where I'm like, if I continue
You
with
just
this
lose it.
anxiety,
So stupid.
Oh, you've had to, yeah, no,
I'll go
I've
crazy.
yeah, no. In that case, then I've
Baby.
never
No,
had
but
like I've never
seriously,
had
I think I've had one.
one.
I think I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
They
Definitely one.
say like you're predicted to have one, at least one. But it depends on the scale.
I think
I don't
my
know if it's
stubbornness won't allow me to do it.
See, but then once again, I think it depends on the scale because I think there's really, really low level mental breakdowns where it probably wouldn't be classified as a mental breakdown to
I
you.
think my older
but
sister came close. I think my older sister had one. I think after mum passed, and one of my closest friends has had one. I think my personality type for how I deal with things,
Yeah.
I become introverted when I'm going through the most.
I couldn't see it.
Mm.
So for me, it's one of the ones where like I can go through like the most hostile of things, but publicly, it's more so like the veil has
to be
because that naturally, I don't want people knowing what's going on inside my head.
Yeah.
But I think for some, depending on your personality type, it's easier for some people to manage it over other people. Where
Other
it's just
people.
like,
Yeah.
there comes a point where even you're just like, no, I'm getting a bit thing. And I think for the people who the people who are able to kind of be like, you know what, I'm gonna need to break because I feel a bit like skew wit for off key, and then that's where like you kind of need the people around you to be like, listen, cliche as it is, like if you need a conversation or speak or unwind or a distraction, like we're here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why we need to take the breaks, because sometimes I'm like, if I don't take a break, I'm gonna have a break.
Yeah,
And I say it to myself often, and I feel like I feel like there's been times when I've been on the brink or feel like I've been on the verge, but I can do the talk yourself off the ledge kind of thing to myself, and yeah, I would let myself get to a certain level of, oh my god, it's itchy, certain level of emotion where I might lose control in terms of I might break down in tears, or like yesterday I got frustrated to such a high level that I literally, once, obviously when I got home there was people at home so I was fine, but once I actually had a bath and got into bed, I broke down. I was done. And then I woke up and it was morning. So I literally had cried myself to sleep and not realise, gone to sleep and woke up and I just felt, heard my alarm and I felt refreshed. But I wouldn't call that a mental breakdown, but I feel like that's as probably, maybe on a little bit more intense, that's as far as it gets. But I wouldn't be doing that in front of people.
I think my one was...
I'd get really closed in.
When I was 16, my granddad had passed, and I was meant to do my GCSEs as well, and I just lost it. I was punching the walls. My mum's never seen me that way. I've never seen myself that way. Like I felt like I was watching myself outside of myself.
Yeah.
My dad tried to stop me, like literally. I don't know where that strength came from, but I was moving concrete. Like I was gone. I didn't know how to express myself emotionally, so
yeah.
I guess that's what came out. That's the first person that I was really close to that died. I didn't know how to.
It's so weird as well, because I'd say on a similar level, probably at the highest, with the same with my mum. And it's weird. You don't know. Like obviously you've got people to talk to and stuff, but the way you're feeling inside, you don't know how to express it. And I would just like, middle of the day, just leave the house, and I will go for a walk. I'll be walking for like 5 hours, and end up. Oh, it's not like I wouldn't know where I'm going, but I'll just go for a walk. I wouldn't leave and not say where I'm going. I would say to my aunt, I need space, I'm going for a walk, and I will just go and clear my brain. But then it's like you don't know how to express, you don't know how to feel, you don't know if you want to call someone, if you want to talk to someone, you want to be around someone. And then I'll get back in my room and I won't say trash my room, but I would just lose it. But every time I feel like I want to lose it, it's always going to be in my own personal. I can't do it.
You can't look up there.
Yeah, because when I watch films and stuff and I see them ruin their bedroom or their front room, I'm like, you do realise you have to clear that up.
But then it's
afterwards.
therapeutic to clean it up. It's weird.
Not for me, no. I
Weirdest
ain't
thing ever.
trashing my own place.
Weirdest thing ever. But when I say like, I'll just be like,
I was laughing about
it's weird.
My name used to tell me it's the most toxic I've ever had in my life. If you want to break up with a girl, break up in her house. So she starts breaking shit, yeah. She can break up her own shit.
I've always heard that.
It's true. It is
You've
one
heard
of
it
the
as
most
well?
toxic things.
Okay, cool.
But that's why I say
I'll
I'll have to do it with my own stuff, because anything I break of mine, I'm
You're
going
like,
to
babes,
have to replace
I'm coming
it.
over, yeah?
But I didn't really use
coming over to yours.
breakable. It was mainly like desk, papers, whatever, maybe
Paper
pictures. Just things in my room that I knew I could probably dash that would make me feel better, that probably wouldn't actually like break or be expensive. What's that? No, because my aunt would still cuss me.
All right, so we was talking about this to say that, and obviously this is a question for everyone in the room. Young people turn into AI therapist bots. So what does everyone think about that?
Can you rephrase that question again?
AI therapist bots.
Yeah.
So you can talk to like an AI written thing online.
Sorry, just.
I mean, look, I say that, but
If it helps them.
if it helps them, I saw something in Japan, right?
But who monitors that though, as well?
Yeah, but I think it would be designed in a way where it would have the right answer for every scenario that
Every-
it's presented with.
Yeah, but that's just
Maybe.
That's just
Yeah, but then where's the human element of it as well?
exactly like
Empathy.
where's the empathy? Thank you. That's
But you know what it
I'm
is?
struggling with.
It
Time out. You think human beings have empathy?
Some.
Well, no.
Have you not watched
But
the
that's
last?
what-
But
Time
even
out,
a therapist doesn't have
Time out.
empathy.
Time out. You not lived the last 4 years, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I get
in the
where-
last,
I get
the
where
last
you're
4
coming
years,
from.
including
Yeah.
COVID, including your government, including people trying to guilt trip you to take an injection, 2 injections, Palestine, Congo, and all of the stuff going on, you lot are arguing about an AI having empathy. When's the last time you saw a human being generally show
It's not
empathy?
even that we're arguing having an AI having empathy, but if I go for any kind of counselling or whatever, I'm going to expect like the human element of side of things, and I'm going to expect to be able to speak to someone who I know can, whether it's just like if they're being straight up is logic that they're giving you, or they're being empathetic. I want to be able to know that if I get to that point where I'm going to need it, I can get that from that person. I don't know how this AI, and obviously technology is smart, and they probably can
Yeah, because
program it to
apparently
be a
it's
certain way.
using
but
it's using the same technology as Chat GPT, which is I think the same one that they use for like you can ask it to make a script or write a song,
yes,
and it's the same one as that.
I was setting up like an account at work the other day, and we have technology, and we have a creations team that create your account for you, build your menu and all that crap. And when I was trying to explain the process, we input like if you've got items, they're on a barcode number. If we input the numbers into our system, it will generate your whole menu for you. But it's not AI, it's just like CSV technology, normal. And he was like, when I was explaining to him, the first thing,
I know, right?
it's like CSV is a spreadsheet. So if you enter a serial number and it's got a formula, it will basically just give you the item number, the item name, the description.
Same as AI.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's similar, but it's not. You're not using AI. It's just like.
No, it's literally the same thing.
It's
Do you
AI.
think?
Yeah, it's AI.
It's
Yeah, it's
AI.
our thing.
What you just explained is
Intelligence,
AI.
yeah. Because
I think
AI is that's the way AI works. Like it's solving problems. It's
taking your
formulas.
job.
No,
25.
I
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
it, but we have a system where we've got a certain amount of codes that it recognizes.
It's cyborg.
Yes.
But it's.
I like how man then told
I know what you.
and she's
No,
like,
but I get what you're
we
saying.
have a
but-
system, but
No,
I'm
I get what you're saying.
because
but
it's not
I'm
a
trying
real
to
it's
understand
not
it
a
because
human
not-
doing that though. So it is artificial intelligence.
I guess it is.
Like
On
it
a
has
different-
been programmed
Okay,
in
I
a
guess it
way.
is on different scale because
to-
I never
to do
saw
that.
it as
Yeah,
that.
she worked with Terminator.
But the guy was like, "Is this AI or not?" And then in my head, I had to think, "Wait, hold on a minute, our system." And I had to question it. Obviously, I said no, but
Yeah.
I was like, "No, it's just basically our system has the item codes in it, and it will recognize. So it won't recognize everything because if you put if you've got like a unique store and you've got unique items that are not formed from like a Asda or a chain
Yeah.
or a local, it won't notice those items or generic stuff." So that's why I was trying to explain to him. But then afterwards, it made me think, wait, hold on. Even if this is or isn't AI, sooner or later, this is going to be formulated by AI. And is AI going to start taking everybody's fucking job with certain things? Even mine. Because if you're saying you can have a fucking counsellor, an AI counsellor, you can have someone that does
It's
half
it's
our
a sad
jobs.
reality, but in the Western society, 9-to-5ers aren't safe, and they aren't safe because your job can be taken off you just like that.
But the retail workers aren't safe either.
God,
And yeah,
No,
no one's safe.
yeah, exactly.
I don't
Yeah,
think
so
anyone is.
retail
When you really think
retail
about it.
workers.
They got self checkouts nearly everywhere now.
Yeah, retail workers 9-to-5. The really and truly, the only people that probably could survive are the people that
Porn.
have a craft.
People
Is it
that have their
PA?
own like creative profession.
Yeah, like they've got a.
Like if you're a lash tech
They
or
got a-
something like that.
They've got a quite like if you know how to build something.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But even still, there's like 3D print things that could build houses.
Oh,
I've
the
seen
3D printing thing is crazy. I think
Yeah.
it's sick though.
It's mad.
Hey,
I would like to.
Because you can
think
3D print a gun.
Yeah, or a switch
Do you know how mad
to
that
put on a
is?
gun.
Oh, when you said switch, I thought you meant like, you know the...
Yo,
Must be-
I saw what a switch did to a gun. Listen, you know when rappers always talk about I put a switch on my da Glock with a switch. Cool. I was thinking, what's this switch nonsense? Like, let me see where it is. I typed it in. Listen, if anyone on the ends gets a switch, forget
What
it.
is it?
So it's like a you.
Firstly, before you even start, I really want to know what your algorithm is on whatever you're seeing, but continue.
No, I typed it in. No, so it's like it was made in Europe. It was made by like so you can add it to like
German.
Glocks, and it's like a metal.
When you say made in Europe, what, where?
I don't know, but it's like Europe,
Germany.
like Sweden, one of these
Okay.
countries. Just like they say Africa, Europe. Europe. Shut I'm saying it's made in Nigeria. Then I'm say Africa,
Oh, that's
Europe.
a top tier joke. That's
Yeah.
That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie.
So it was.
Never like you know they just say China, like yeah, that one. You're an arsehole, but continue. Go on.
So it was. So it's like a piece of metal or a piece of plastic, and you put it at the back of the Glock, and it turns it into an automatic gun. So it turns it into a AK, like an AK-47. So you click it once, it'll fire like
quick question.
20 rounds.
Have you ever seen like them old mobster movies where it has like that little thing add on?
Oh yeah, an extender.
is it
Yeah,
like that?
Nah, it's a small plastic clip, like or metal clip. It looks like it's the size of like a, when you use a wireless mouse, the USB thing.
Yeah.
It's like the size of that.
Okay, cool.
You put it in the back of the Glock, so it's not even Glock didn't even make it. Another company decided to make this for some weird reason, and then you put it in the back of the Glock, and then you click it once it rapid fires, right? And I watched the video. I watched the video of someone being shot outside Yo Gotti's restaurant
Was the person
with a
like,
switch.
being a teeth and set it off?
Didn't his brother die?
Yeah, his brother got killed. Yeah, his brother got killed. But outside the restaurant, like clicked it once, 1 second on the floor, flat, dead, no movement, no nothing. It was so so for me, it's like if someone gets that, you have no. There's no chance of survival. There's no you can't. It's not like you get shot once and then get shot again. It's not like pow, pow, pow. It's like, nah, bro.
Lethal?
It's multiple rounds. Yeah, it's crazy. How many pows do you say? Pow, you don't need to do pow, you don't need pow.
So by the end he goes pow, pow.
Yeah, he does it multiple times.
And then multiple rounds at the end, you want it to be D-double, but it's fine.
Yeah. But I've seen it, and it's like you can 3D print yourself a Switch. You can buy a Switch.
You might get rounds. That's crazy.
You could buy a Switch.
Multiple.
You can literally buy a Switch online.
Some man could be rapid
was
after
so
that.
trying to leave
Yeah,
it alone,
rapid.
but-
Yeah, that could be going around after. See, but I hear about these things like it's like a Switch, innit? These honey packs I'm seeing online now. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Honey packs.
Yeah, honey pack. You see on TikTok? It's like a Switch.
I just
Yeah,
the Switch.
but it's honey pack, right? I'm surprised you ain't seen it.
I
They're called
don't have TikTok.
they're called like Royal Honey Packs, and
Mate,
people
I
take them
I
for
actually have a TikTok
people
account
take them
that I
for,
made in lockdown. I don't use
adult
it
time.
Like that.
Oh,
and it's like a honey pack.
like a Bluetooth thing.
Adult
Yeah, but
time.
it's not. It's like a golden honey.
I know what you're talking about,
Yeah,
but
and they
yeah.
take it and like they put it's like a honey pack. Is
It's
it called a honey pack?
It's like macaroon times
But
4.
apparently it's I've never tried any of these things, but apparently yeah.
To do what?
Take it before you have sex,
Like
and
to
it's a
do the
madness.
madness.
Apparently, a honey pack. Everyone talks about it on TikTok. All the Americans talk about it, honey packs. Blah 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 blah.
I really don't watch TikTok.
So is it like the blue pill?
Yeah,
Blue Chew.
nah, but yeah, it's the same kind of
Syrup,
thing,
innit? I
basically.
think it's
Yeah,
like more of a syrup.
but it's a honey. It's a honey in like a golden pack, and there's one for
Mark
women
said-
and there's one
Mark
for
said
men.
this now, yeah, give him a couple more years. Mark might be like, you know what? Man, this might have a local piece.
So you see me on TikTok like, yeah, I just took that honey pack and all.
I've always been scared of them things.
I've had some of my
I've
friends. Have,
never.
some of my friends have
Yeah.
told me about like taking them, but like taking half of one.
Yeah, O took half. Or
He took half, yeah. And
or one
like,
of them.
And it was like you're just up and stuck for a minute, like.
Wow.
My God, oh
Yeah, his joint, remember, don't work anyway. That's what,
remember
that's,
that
that's
would
what he
be
told us.
no, if it was a
I'm not joking, I
can
I'm not
had
joking,
to stop myself.
I can
there.
imagine that would be
I had to stop
painful.
myself.
Is that what you said?
If it was a certain type of girl, it doesn't matter what kind of pill I take, bro. My joint won't work. I could take 5 honey packs,
Might
5
as well just say it.
Vigras,
You
and
can
5.
just-
Anyway.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
What's on the docket, Reese?
My joint won't work.
Sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
I think we got enough for like 2 more topics.
Scientists say fighting with your younger sibling can increase social skills and development.
But who? The older sibling or the younger one?
I don't know.
Probably somehow.
Did you get flogged by your older brothers?
Yes.
Like absolutely cursed on.
Yeah, but we had to learn how to fight. Like we had to. you know.
Was it Sparta?
Had to fight. Had to,
Like, they had man like M'Baku.
But we used to like, because it's like, having an oldest brother, fighting your oldest brother is normal.
It's like the big boss.
My older brother.
Like, I'll punch up my little. If I had like a younger brother, I'll punch up my youngest brother.
Because what's done to you?
Because it's normal. I think it's normal. I just think it's normal. I
don't know what his first, but if he was telling his friend's son to shut up.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. But even I'd like, if I see my friends, I'll give him a jab. Like, I think it's normal. I think things like that are normal because I'm not killing him. He's alive. Like,
he's out here just being Debo.
I think my nephew's scared of me in that sense of like he has the highest level of respect that he won't. Like, he would try my sister, he just won't try me.
Yeah.
Like, he just won't do it. With my younger brothers, obviously the youngest one is taller than me now, but when they were younger, especially so much more so Keone used to do stuff that just, he wanted to be stomped out. Like, bro, go away, bro.
That was my brother's.
Yeah, he's like, Key, go away. He's like, I was like,
Oh,
Solo,
yep.
leave me alone.
Yep.
Right, yeah. I'll be on my bed, I'll get up and stamp him out. Right, he used to find it funny, but bro, why do you want to get stomped out by? I don't get it. It's weird.
No, it's like, yeah, I think, yeah, no, like, I think it's normal.
Let's stop him out on wooden flooring. You know how hard wooden flooring is? Get stomped on wooden flooring, bro.
I got shifted by my sister loads of times as well.
What's
And
a
we're
shifted?
girls.
Speaking about fighting,
Shit is worse than
speaking
flogging,
about
bro.
She
fighting,
used to shift me 100%.
one of your brothers boxes, right?
Yeah.
The youngest one.
Like, is he a boxer, like, or boxes, or?
Amateur level, but
Like,
yeah.
he's good. Like, I saw the.
That's not James, it's the youngest one.
Yes, the youngest one.
Young. How old is he?
He's 23 now.
Bro, he's left-handed. Like, he's.
No, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, like, I'm seeing him in the movement. Like, yo, yeah, he's
If I was him
good
enough, Mark,
still.
brother Mark, say
But
something.
Mark, he might take you.
No,
will
he
take
used
you.
to test me back in the day.
Mark, he might take you still. He might, like, Mark, he might.
I still got my
Now,
takedowns.
at this age.
I still got my tape
Back-
down.
No, one jab, your jaw.
No, because he looks
He
like
has to catch me first.
No, but he's a proper like, he looks like a proper boxer. I don't know
movement.
how long he's been doing it for, but his movement, I saw him on the pads and he switched angles like Lomachenko. Like, I'm
No, he's
like,
good.
oh
He's
yeah,
good.
he's good. Like, he knows what he's
Did
doing.
you just
He's,
compare Mark Cover to Lomachenko?
the angle switches were crazy.
No, he said
the ones
that,
I
just
saw.
the angle.
I was about to say, you know
Handle
Lomachenko,
switches,
you know
yeah.
Lomachenko boxed and then stopped boxing for 5 years to go and do Ukrainian dancing. and then
That's the
came
only
back.
reason why his footwork is that good.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
Man's dad didn't like his footwork and took him out of boxing and made him do Ukrainian
Fucking
dancing for
dancing.
5 years.
That's mad, you know.
That's like Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand football, and then they made him go and do ballet, and the man in the ends were onto him like ballet, but it made him more.
There was
I think it-
there was
yeah, it
one
gives you
boxer that
more
went to my
He
college.
tried boxing, but that didn't go well.
There was one boxer that went to my college. He was cool, but he used to box. He still boxes now, professional, like good level as well. Chris Conger. No one wanted to trouble him. No one. Not a single
Was he
person.
sacked from like young?
Huh?
Was he like stocky?
Not
from young?
because he's like 147 pounds, so he's actually very slim. But he's like,
Whose bolt did he rock when he was in school?
I didn't know.
Sometimes you just know there's certain.
No, I
people
never saw him fight, but he was like in the ABA finals. Like, you just knew he was like
man that
the
moved.
Olympics team. Yeah,
In my school, there
you
was
wouldn't
one-
want to dare.
In my school, there was
really.
one
Like,
youth, and I'm still friends with him now. A guy called Charlie Tappin. Love this guy to bits.
Charlie Tappin.
Yeah, Tappin.
Rotted.
Love this guy, yeah, to bits.
Tap in.
One thing I loved about Charlie, Charlie was the most unproblematic person ever, yeah. But he was also a person, like, banter with you lot, also a person that didn't want to play with if you pissed him off. And he's one of the people where, like, he just minded his business. Like, he's friends with everyone. Like, he was just cool. One youth, yeah, one Asian brother started our school, come from, like, one of the, I wouldn't say, like, rival schools, but schools within a borough, innit? But because he came from a school which, like, had more GMs, like, more road youths in the school and the rest of that stuff, he thought he could come to our school and bad it up because our school was just filled with, like, weirdos. Obviously, he's come in on smoke and whatever, and he's tried to bully Charlie. Charlie's like, "Are you flipping stupid?" Like, that was the exact tone. Like, bro, leave me alone. So he grips him. Man lifted
Wait,
his
he
hand.
grips Charlie or Charlie grips?
He grips Charlie. Charlie lifted his hand and did that. Flicked his hand up. Was on a math corridor. 3 bangs. I've never seen 3 bangs be given to someone with such aggressive, malicious intent.
Yeah.
The guy's body recoiled.
Shame.
And from then,
That's your business.
everyone in school said, if this shoot starts, we're all punching you up. Like, it's like you came in thinking you was really kicking the castle and got flogged in the first month.
Yeah, no, it's not.
And a couple you tried Charlie, and Charlie punched Rob.
My friend's older brother, professional boxer, very good as well. He's gonna be fighting.
What?
He's gonna be fighting. What's his name? Joshua Boatty, UK, but he's gonna be fighting him. Dan Aziz. They're fighting in, I think, next month.
Is he? He's Asian.
No. It's Nigerian. Dan Aziz.
AZIZ.
Yeah, AZEEZ.
Is he light skin?
He's like
I know
your
you're talking
colour.
about. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Dan Aziz. Like, but it's gonna be on Sky Sports, a big fight. So my brother has
Might
gone.
get better than that, bro. We don't ask people what complexion their skin is.
No, because I thought it was.
So my brother's gone to watch one of his. My brother's gone to watch one of his professional one of his fights once. And my brother said, real boxing in real life, yeah, it looks like they're throwing hammers at each other, and it sounds like
like
hammers, like gunshots,
like hammers hitting concrete.
Yeah, and he was like, you see it on TV. And you
Have you ever been to a live fight?
No, never. No, I went to
seriously,
MMA like amateur fight, and I thought I could beat up everyone in the ring. So I didn't leave there thinking. But I probably couldn't. But I didn't leave there thinking.
Yeah. When man throw a bang, it sounds like a sledgehammer hitting a floor.
It was crazy. Yeah, my brother was like, all he was thinking was. My brother was like, all he was thinking was...
You know when you do that stupid road bang? That's what it sounds like.
My brother was thinking, he was like, the smallest things, like the way they would dodge punches, it's margins.
Yeah.
And he would, like, and that's what keeps people on edge. Like,
have you seen Floyd's head movement?
Crazy.
Did you say? Oh, I thought you tried to whine me.
No, I said,
right, yeah.
No, because I'm... No.
I thought you tried to whine me.
No, I'm commenting on what you said.
Because when you see Floyd's shift... It's like even Davis.
Joanna Davis.
I know he's changed his name now. I can't remember what his name is now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Muslim now. So I've got
when you see his head movement and the way even Canelo and you see the way they glide away from him, I'm thinking, your reaction speed is so quick.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Like, one step the wrong way, it's curtains, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%.
The amount of concentration you need for that as well.
So I imagine even like it was I watched the boxing fight this week, and there's a boxer called Russian guy called Beterbiev, right? He
hurt that boy.
Yeah, he hurt him badly. Now I remember watching.
He got beat.
I remember watching him months ago against Anthony Yard.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
Anthony Yard gave him trouble.
Yeah,
like
that was
Anthony
a good
Yard
fight.
took it very good. I thought Anthony Yard could have beat him. Like when he hurt him to the body, and
Anthony Yard's not a bad boxer. It's just inexperience.
Inexperience is where it is, and I think as well he's went and fought the best
of his
too
division.
soon. Yeah, of his division.
Light heavyweight.
So I'm seeing the way Anthony Yard dealt with him, and Anthony Yard took him to like the 9th round, and Anthony Yard was taking his punches. But then this guy's got a 100% KO ratio. He fought a guy called Callum Smith, who was a world champion, but in a weight class below. And
ain't Callum Smith the one that went against Eubank?
No, his brother did. Liam Smith. Yeah,
Liam Smith flogged him, no?
Yeah, but
the first time
Eubank flogged him afterwards.
And the Eubank destroyed him.
But Callum Smith is a power puncher as well. Like he's not a clown. Like he's taller.
It's the hooks, bro. It's not. You know it is. You know when you swing on someone, but you're. Because I didn't realise there was actually a science actually striking someone until I actually started looking at like the science of boxing. I didn't realise the way of how to throw a punch and how much hip shifting is involved in it.
From the legs as well.
Yeah, from the legs. Because you're literally turning into a box. When you see him, that's why I said with Deontay Wilder, as a boxer, he's not an amazing boxer.
No.
But his punch power of how he...
Ridiculous.
Opens his hips up and swings to hit someone. Ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, for example, that Fury fight against... is he Nigerian? Ngannou, for example, yeah?
Cameroon,
yeah. Fury's he's not a good heavy puncher. He's not like in that division. He's not the heaviest of punchers.
Nah, not at all.
But he's got great technique and he'll wear you down.
Yeah.
Ngannou's box, he looked like he got hit by the nation.
Mate.
Because even he was just like, I might need this 9 count, bro.
Ngannou's one of the hardest hitters. Like even in UFC was a very hard, like a hard hitter. That's the thing. Like I think with Fury he underestimated him. I think Fury fought because he's come from the UFC. I can
It's
prep
his
him
first
up.
fight.
But his first fight. No, but understand, Ngannou was a boxer before he joined the UFC because MMA was banned in France, so you couldn't do that in France. So he was a boxer. He used to. So once he's trained by Mike Tyson as well for a long period of time, months leading up to the fight. So he knows how to squabble. He knows what he's doing.
Teach your man how to squat.
He knows what he's doing. But whenever I see boxers, I've got the most respect. I've got the most respect for boxers because it's been twice now. I've watched. It's been twice I've watched two boxers die in the ring. I watched not die in the ring. I watched what's his name?
That's like one of the scariest.
Hispanic guy, Pritchard Colon. I watched Pritchard Colon, and in the fight he was getting hit in the back of the head. Imagine, right? It's the 11th round.
He became disabled.
Yes, yeah. It's the 11th round, and he goes to his coach, right? And they thought it was the end of the fight because it was the 11th round, but it was a 12-round fight. So the coach started taking off the wrapping from the gloves, and then the ref was like, "What are you doing? There's still one more round." And so he was like, "Oh shit, okay, cool." So the coach is putting the wrapping back on, and then the ref was like, "No, you took the wrapping off, so we're ending the fight." They were complaining that the fight got stopped early. He then went into a coma and he's disabled for the rest of his life. Now, imagine if he went out for that 12th round. He would have died in that ring.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
right?
probably won't.
Another boxer, Patrick Day. This is like, this one was sad because I had bets on for these boxing matches.
I said you care because you had bread on it.
He got... No. I'm like, it was sad because
I'm not.
But he got knocked out. And, like, God forgive me, but... You know, for me, I needed them odds.
I don't want to get locked up like Shane.
Right? But he died. He died in the ring. Like that knockout.
If you have boxing,
it's crazy. Kovalev has killed someone as well.
Boxing, because we got to wrap in a second, yeah. Boxing and American football are the two sports where I'd never call someone a bumming. Like,
Ever.
If you boxing, for you to get in a ring anyway, and training for boxing is not a joke, innit?
No.
Right, yeah. UFC is another one, but UFC is only now, it's a completely different thing, innit? Whereas boxing's been around for years. So I'll never call you bum. American football, the way you get hit, armor or not, bro, most of them man end up with CTE. So
Yeah.
like it's
Concussions and all sorts, man.
and a lot of them are rubbed. So I can only, like, for me, like they're the sports I really respect to get into. Like basketball, I've never saw one guy in America said anyone can play football. You can't. Not anyone can play football.
I hate
Not anyone can play football. There's a reason why football is one of the hardest sports to become a professional in. Not anyone can play football. If anyone could play football, the United States women's team would be amazing. It's not. We've got one more topic I want to tackle before we leave, Mark, and it was
Brazil.
adult dislikes. Nah, Brazil one we can. Another time.
All right, one more question. What are you starting to dislike more as you get older?
Gabriel, did I go first? Or do you want Katie to go first?
There's a few things where good.
I've disliked so many things that I'll go second.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
I'll
loads.
I'll just say it. I hate when people say it's a fact and it's not really a fact. It really pisses me off now.
No, I'm telling my truth. No, it's
Yeah.
No, there's only one truth.
It's just your opinion.
There's one truth.
Like,
We're not doing that.
Yeah. No.
I'm going to tell my truth. No, you're going to tell your side of the story. It's not.
I'll tell you what I hate. Gender wars.
High five.
Gender wars.
It's getting worse.
It's getting worse. It's
Welcome to the culture all the
ridiculous. No, but that's the thing. Welcome to the culture. Post it, but they don't take a stance.
You advocate it.
They just post it and let people do it.
You basically just
Me? I
no.
Hold on, big fella. I don't know about that. I know about that. I know about that.
Welcome to the culture. They're just like Salt Bay, innit? Just
They're just dashing in there. It's a little twinkle. Just a, you know what I'm saying?
My little twinkle.
Tinkle. That's a tinkle. But gender wars for me are the worst because it's like, cool. There's certain things that we understand. Men and women are different. We understand that, right?
Equal or different, yeah.
But equal, but they're different, right?
Can't raise them, yeah.
Different roles, right? So, for example, Jordan Henderson's a midfielder, Van Dijk's a defender. Are they equal? Yeah, they are, but different roles, right, within the team.
Jordan Henderson could do what Van Dijk could do. Van Dijk can't do what Jordan Henderson does.
Yeah, but exactly. So they're equal in terms of what they bring to the team, or if the fact that they play for the team, they're equal team members, whatever it is. Yeah,
but their roles are different.
And you know that as a football player, you get it. With these gender wars, it's like every flipping day something new. something
I did see
new
something the
that
other day saying men really had enough. Like if you say leave me alone, they just leave you alone. Bruv, are we not meant to listen? Like
I'll see so many crazy things like women will say men do that, men will be like women that blah blah blah. Listen, man, use it, relax.
It's
Use
so
it, relax,
tiring,
man.
man.
Relax, because I've seen successful marriages, successful relationships, and trust me, they don't bang on about half of the stuff the TL or TikTok or Instagram bangs on about. All the discussions you are having are stupid, hypothetical discussions. You're working yourself up, raising your high blood pressure about things that wouldn't even happen. Are we gonna split the bills up? We go, bro, shut up, man. You
How much you spending on the first date?
Yeah,
Shut up, man.
you're like, what are you
all
talking
of
about?
that whole segment just winds me up.
This is the thing.
whole
This,
thing.
this is the thing as well. Like, some people be okay with going for a walk on a first date. Some people wouldn't. Some people be okay for coffee. Some people would want the world. Who cares, bro?
I mean, for me, what social media has done, especially with people asking these stupid questions, is that they've made it relationships more about finance and money rather than like if you got morals, if you're family orientated,
Yeah.
if you're if you got a good heart, like
Relationships
none of these things are mentioned
I-
anymore.
I
It's
don't know.
about how much money you earn, what job do you do, what you're
do
gonna
you
buy
do?
for
Yeah,
me,
exactly.
Like
Even and I really hate things like when people say stuff like when what's this thing that people say? You can tell judge a man by how he treats his
Mum?
Judge a man by how he treats his mother. What do you mean by that? His mother might be a horrible person.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Judge a man by how he treats his mother.
No, you shouldn't.
What?
What if he doesn't
dumb.
have his mother in his life and
Like,
he's
yeah.
like she doesn't deserve to be?
Or like, or you
Oh,
see
shut up,
stupid
man.
things like you see silly things like
I think that could be rephrased to, you should
The women in his life.
You should judge a man on how well he treats the women in his life.
Do you know one thing I've learned
But
about
I won't
life?
say judge.
Do you know one thing I've learned about life?
Go on.
Like, and this is me, and it works for me. Judge a person on how they treat you.
It's true. That is
Yeah?
true.
So I don't give a fuck
it's
about
so
what you do
simple.
to other people. It's
No,
that
but you know
simple,
what?
bro.
That's
What's that,
true.
Rick Ross?
Because
that
that
simple.
person could worship their mum, but they could treat you like shit.
Exactly.
And cheat on you.
It's that
So
simple.
that is true.
Yeah.
What's that, Rick? You got to judge a man on his principles.
But if you do want to,
Like one thing, and this is, and Caribbeans say it. This is where I'm gonna use the phrase
Go on.
in context, right? Nothing no all for frightened.
Oh, okay, say no.
Yeah.
No,
Alright,
that's not
alright.
bad. No.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm
right.
not mad at it.
They know. So it's like some people are bad.
That's probably the
Some
best thing
people
you've
are
ever
bad
said
for
as a
some
Caribbean.
people.
Right.
It's not better than certain people, but it's fun.
So some people are bad for some people, and they're not bad for. You can't judge someone based off how they are
look at that.
with one person.
Facts.
Because like you might not respect the other person, but you respect me. So because you respect me, it's
No,
different.
that's true actually.
So that's why I don't like when I hear something. Oh, you're cool with this guy. Oh, you know he. Okay, that's fine, but he didn't do that to me.
yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
A lot of friends do that. Well, I'm not friends
you-
with this
listen, but
person.
you-
Why are you
listen,
talking to them?
but you also
Because
gotta give
me and that
people
person
grace.
don't have beef.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
even in me saying you got to give people grace, because I'm going to end on my one. As I've gotten older, things I've started to not like as much black people. So yeah.
Yeah.
That
No,
doesn't
I'm
need- it
rocking
doesn't
with
need
you on that.
explaining. If
Yeah,
you
I'm rocking with you on
understand,
that.
Like it's one of them ones you get older, you just realize.
What, the N word? The N ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to understand people are too self-involved in things that don't concern them, whether it's social media or whatever. Like, bro, you gotta stay away from them. But
I agree with everything that you have just said as well. Mine is bitches.
and this has been episode 183 of the GSP podcast.
Thank God it wasn't me this episode.
No, it's not
I got
fun.
cut off.
Bitches.